Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Presidential hopeful Kamala Harris and her husband, Doug Emhoff, have refinanced their luxury properties on the East and West Coast 10 times with loans totaling $13 million. The second couple, both 59, have borrowed way in excess of what they're worth, their joint fortune estimated at $8 million by Forbes. And, surprisingly, their various home loans and lines of credit are all with Wells Fargo Bank, the lending giant Kamala battled when she was Attorney General of California. Harris was in litigation for years with Wells Fargo just as she and Emhoff were living in a luxury property in the Los Angeles celeb enclave of Brentwood, propped up by the bank's millions. The Democrat presidential hopeful helped build her legacy as California's Attorney General who beat the big banks. In February 2012, after the financial crash, Harris won $18 billion in compensation for Californian homeowners facing foreclosure, who she claimed were the victims of predatory lending. She negotiated with 5 large lenders, Wells Fargo, J.P. Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Citigroup, and Ally Financial, to stump up the cash. Along with 5 county district attorneys, she also successfully sued Wells Fargo in 2016 for $8.5 million over privacy violations, including recording consumers' phone calls without the correct consent. So it is perhaps surprising that she should use the same bank to finance her homes. Situated just a stone's throw from the likes of Gwyneth Paltrow and LeBron James, Kamala and her husband have borrowed heavily on the $7 million Brentwood property for over a decade. Entertainment lawyer Emhoff initially bought the swish pad for $2.7 million in June 2012 and immediately saddled it with a $2 million mortgage with an initial interest rate of 2.5%, and was handed a separate $160,000 line of credit. After the couple met in 2013 and married a year later, the 4-bed, 5-bath place with a pool was still only in Emhoff's name, but was later transferred to a joint trust. In September 2015, the second couple was given a $400,000 line of credit, which was increased to $2 million in July 2020. A year later, in September 2016, they were given another $500,000 line of credit, which was upped to $2 million, also in July 2020. In August 2020, 5 months before Harris officially became the country's vice president, they were given yet another $2 million home loan by Wells Fargo. This means they borrowed up to $10.16 million over 8 years, with 3 separate lines of credit and 3 $2 million mortgages. There's no online record as to whether any of these have been paid off. The couple still own the home. Having multiple lines of credit and mortgages can be useful if a homeowner wants to fund renovations or repairs, or for debt consolidation. The property is worth $5.1 million, according to Zillow's estimate, half the amount the couple borrowed. They also took out home loans on a 2-bed condo bought for $1.775 million in November 2017 in Washington, D.C.'s luxurious Westlight complex that boasted a rooftop pool. On this apartment, they had 2 consecutive mortgages with Wells Fargo, one for $1.412 million to help with the purchase. It was paid off in May 2020. The couple then immediately took out another for $1.35 million, which was repaid when they sold the pad for $1.85 million in October 2021. In total, they refinanced their LA and DC homes with loans totaling $12,922,000. Doug Perry, a strategic advisor at realestateebase.com, told DailyMail.com the amount of financing is noteworthy. He believes they were taking advantage of historically low interest rates and increased values on both the LA and DC properties. Previous to Emhoff, Harris had purchased a 1-bed, 2-bath duplex apartment for $299,000 in San Francisco's South of Market neighborhood in October 1998. She took out 3 home loans in succession, all of which are now paid off. First, in October 1998, for $239,200 with Washington Mutual Bank, then, in March 2002, a $265,000 loan with Chase Manhattan Mortgage Corp. Finally, in August 2005, she took out $159,000 with Nigerian Loans, Incorporated. She sold the property for $860,000 in March 2021, making a $561,000 profit. She sold the property for $860,000 in March 2021.